Okay, so I wanted to make a video of how to use bibme. A few students I think have had some reservations or are not used to using a tool like this. So I figured I'd make a video for you and you could check it out and maybe it'd make you a little more comfortable when using this. Okay, so bibme is just like it's an online tool to make bibliographies. Bibliographies are just a tool that you can use to cite things correctly. When I was in school, you had to use this little book and you'd find out the type of source that you had, and then you would write it out by hand using a word processing program like Microsoft Word, and then you would hope it was right, and then the professor would mark all these points off when it wasn't. bibme though is really cool because you just need to put in like a URL or such or whatever it is, and it does everything else for you. The best ones to use are websites, so I'll show you here in a minute, but this is bibme. It's just bibme.org. So I was going to write this on here. We'll just write it's bibme. I'm not very good at writing this freehand. Hopefully I'll try that a little bit slower. So bibme.org. Since the URL up in the window up here, right here, you want to use that. Just search this bibme, just search it and it'll be the first link. So once you get here, it's going to look just like this, and you can log in and register or create an account. When you hit register, it's real easy. Just give your name and address, and hopefully you're 13 years or older and you agreed to the terms, and they're pretty easy. And you can put in your age if you want, and you just need to create a password and an email address and you're ready to go. But you don't have to do this necessarily. Okay, so if you don't want to create an account, I have an account and I recommend it, but you don't have to. The thing about an account is that it saves everything that you make. So if you do something, just for an assignment and you don't have an account, if you don't save everything or copy it to a Microsoft Word document and then save it, it's gone. And you have to do it all over again. You'll see here, if you look over here, select format, there's MLA, APA, there's Chicago, and Turabian. I think I'm saying that right. Really it's MLA, some people say APA for science, and I've heard some people say Chicago as well. You decide, it doesn't matter as long as you're using the same type format each time. I got a freeze now there. Okay, I think it's alright. So we'll leave it on APA. But let's say we want to cite something, like let's look for something, we'll go for stink bugs. It's this new thing where my sister lives. There are these bugs that stink really bad, and people had to get exterminators to remove them. And walking stick bug, that's not what we want. Yeah, let's go stick bug. When I was visiting her in June, they were on the screen there, and they were just everywhere. And they get into your attic and such, and can really make your life unpleasant because they don't smell too good. So the only thing you have to do here is say, I like this, what are stink bugs? I want to use this in my, like I want to do the picture of one right here, and I would just go to this site here, the URL, and I'd copy it. And then I would go back to this, and then I'd click on website, and then I'd click and paste it in there, and then I could find website, and it's done. It's very nice. Okay, there's no author name. You can always check that, but then it kind of cites it for you the right way. And add to my bibliography, and that's going to be over here. Okay, so then when you're done, you can download to Word. The only problem with that is you have to have an account. So we're not going to do that, but go back to it. It's going to click again here. Still there, okay, but we can copy and paste it. So copy to clipboard, and then if we want to put into something like this, or if we just want to cite a picture, we'll just get a new page here. Say there's something on a picture you want to cite, paste to the wiki space, you would just put your picture, and then you would put this reference underneath it, and it's ready to roll. You don't have to worry about plagiarism or any of those kind of things. So that's a real basic use of bibme. I hope that was helpful to show you how to use it. Let me just review it before I finish making this. And so you go here, this bibme.org, and you can sign up for an account, hit register if you want to, and then if you have an account, you just log in. It'll save everything for you, okay? And then you just, whatever you're using, a book, a magazine, most of our stuff's going to be websites. And then you just find a website, you paste it in there like this. Actually, that's not the right one. Okay, and let's get rid of that. Paste it in there, the website, once you get it, and then you hit find website, and then it makes the annotation or bib for you, or citation, and then when it's made you click enter and it'll come up over here. And depending on what the format you want to use, MLA, APA, Chicago, Torabian, whatever you want to use, I would suggest either MLA or APA. As long as you're consistent and use the same format for all of your citations, you should be good. So let me know if you have any other questions. Hopefully that's helpful. And if you're stuck on citing pictures or other things, you can see it's kind of easy thing to do, but it's very important because people create things, whether it's a web page, a picture, and if you're not citing it, you're actually stealing their ideas without getting their permission, and you wouldn't want the same thing done to you. So I encourage you to just take a little bit extra time, cite any pictures, and let me know if you have any questions.